Alright guys, so welcome to BTM Africa. My name is NYDJ, bringing you all the amazing entertainment news from around Ghana and around the world. Of course, Ghana's hub for pop culture and urban entertainment. That's NYDJLive.com. We cover everything entertainment, and not just anything, but everything. Welcome, and thank you very much for joining me. Now, ever since Zylofon Media came into Ghana, they've made all the major moves. Some of the biggest artists in Ghana, you can talk of the likes of Shatta Wale, who nobody ever thought would go to Zylofon Media. You have Stonebwoy. Others say he's a rival, but they are on the same record label right now. You can talk about Joyce Blessing. You can talk about Kumi Guitar, and of course, you have Bibini as well. Now, Zylofon has not only signed musicians. They have actors and actresses on board and even have fashion designers on board. That tells you the vision is very big. Now, one thing many people have asked me in particular is, would Sarkodie sign on to Zylofon Media? That's a big question that everybody has been asking. Now, for me, what do I say? Would Sarkodie ever sign to Zylofon Media? Is it possible? Well, I've been reading the book from Bolare, and it talks about the fact that it's possible. Everything is ever possible. The only thing that is impossible in this world is that, you know, Satan might actually have to change and convert to be another angel and do good. That is very impossible. But any other thing under the sun is very possible. Now let's look at the possibilities of Sarkodie signing onto Zylofon Media or otherwise. Would he ever sign? Now let's not forget, Sarkodie has a record label on his own, Success Music, and he has two big artists on it. You can talk about Strongman Burner. You can talk about our very own Akwabua, who are doing very, very well. And without the support of anybody, Sarkodie has built a brand that is worldly recognized and really respected. How positive would it be for Sarkodie to sign on to Zylofon Media? Zylofon Media, with the vision they kind of have, seems to suggest that they are looking at a very international platform. I saw them opening or work on their new office in London. They are working on publishing firms, distribution firms, and all that. I cannot say it will be positive for Sarkodie to sign on to Zylofon Media or not, because most of the times the contract details we have no idea about. Yes, we have no idea about the contract details, apart from the fact that, oh yes, he has a car, he has a new apartment. Nobody really knows the details of what the contract or the contracts they do sign are about. That makes it difficult. Now, if Sarkodie would ever sign to Zylofon Media, then I'm looking at publishing rights. Maybe that is when Sarkodie will want to do that, because if he signs to Zylofon Media, they have a very good distribution platform, publishing-wise, things are good, then for him, it takes off some of the load that he would have to do himself. Remember, prior to the release of Highest album, he had to travel around the world, go to the UK, actually do some tours and work at distribution. So imagine that Zylofon Media would be able to do all that distribution worldwide. That takes off some stress off the shoulder and makes it very easy for him to just record his songs, and all he does is just record as they do the distribution. So would Sarkodie ever sign? With regards to distribution and maybe promotion, that could be easy. That could make Sarkodie want to sign to Zylofon Media. But then again, would he want to sign as a brand? He's built it. He's well known all over the world. You ask yourself, does Sarkodie really need Zylofon Media to push him to where he wants to be? Nobody will ever turn down a request that will help him blow. Yes, Sarkodie has blown, he's done it, but definitely he will still need support. If the support is coming in as financial, why not? You know, Sarkodie over the years has done things by himself. He's pushed through, shooting very good videos, working around the internet and making sure that his songs get heard all over the world, playing shows, recording with other international artists. In fact, one of the most respected Ghanaian artists all over the world, in Nigeria, one of the most respected and well-known artists. That tells you that if Sarkodie is going to get a brand or somebody who will support and push him, then obviously he could be looking at Zylofon Media. But what happens to the Sac natives and then the Sacoholics and everybody? Would they want to turn down who Sarkodie is? That's where the biggest question comes in. Let's look at Shatta Wale. He's always talked about the fact that the fans, I mean the SF militants, are the people behind him and all that. And some of them were angry at the fact that Shatta Wale signed to Zylofon Media. But that day, they still can't do anything. He is, or he remains their boss. So there's it. Would Sarkodie sign to Zylofon Media? If he does sign, obviously the Sac natives and all that will still be there. Now let's not forget that irrespective of the fact that all these artists are still signing to Zylofon Media, they still have their record labels intact. Stonebwoy still has his Beam Natives, Beam Nation, with his manager, that is Black City, still managing him. But then, of course, certain things go to Zylofon. You have Shatta Wale, who still has his record label running. That means he's not left everything off. He still has his manager, that is Julio. And of course, if Sarkodie should sign, he's still going to maintain his manager and maintain his team. That means there is something that Zylofon is using to catch all these artists. Yes, you still have your manager, you have your team around you, but then maybe distribution-wise, percentage-wise, we get to cut in. So ask yourself, of all these things, do you think it will be wise for Sarkodie to sign on to Zylofon Media? I don't know, your guess is as good as mine, but like I said, it is possible. Everything is possible. That's not to hint that he's signing, but it is possible. Just watch out for the next episode of this vlog, and remember to log on to nydjlive.com. Check out our social media handles at nydjlive, at nydjlive.com, BTM Africa, and we'll bring you the best in entertainment all the time. Once again, my name is NYDJ. Thank you very much for watching.
Amazing feeling.